29th May, International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers. We commemorate this day to pay homage to the fallen UN peacekeepers and recognize the outstanding contribution of all UN peacekeepers in the service of global peace.
জাতিসংঘ শান্তি রক্ষা কার্যক্রমে দায়িত্ব পালন করতে গিয়ে যারা শহীদ হয়েছেন আমি তাদের স্মৃতির প্রতি গভীর শ্রদ্ধা জানাচ্ছি। একই সাথে দায়িত্ব পালন করে সকল শান্তি রক্ষীদের আমি আন্তরিক অভিনন্দন ও শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি।
In 1974, our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, during a speech at the UN General Assembly, reiterated our firm stance in favor of global peace.
আমি মানবের অসাধ্য সাধন ও দুরূহ বাধা অতিক্রমের অদম্য শক্তির প্রতি আমাদের পূর্ণ আস্থার কথা আবারও ঘোষণা করতে চাই।
In 1988, the first team of 15 military observers from Bangladesh Army pioneered as UN peacekeepers. In 1989, Bangladesh Police, and in 1993, Bangladesh Navy and Air Force concurrently joined the UN peacekeeping operations. Since then, our peacekeepers have accomplished 54 UN missions in 40 countries around the world.
And I wanted to thank the government of Bangladesh, its service to the United Nations and upholding the principles of the United Nations for all.
At present, 6,927 Bangladeshi peacekeepers are deployed in 14 countries in the world. Bangladesh is now one of the topmost troop contributing countries.
I want to say to the Chief of the Armed Forces of Bangladesh, thank you very much to you for being so generous to send your sons and daughters to serve as peacekeepers under the United Nations.
Global security scenario is ever evolving. Amid increasingly complex crisis scenarios, peacekeeping is becoming even more challenging every day. Almost all of the peacekeeping missions are now conducted under Chapter 7. Bangladesh Institute of Peace Support Operations and Training, BIPSOT, is the peacekeepers training institution in Bangladesh.
BIPSOT is an outstanding and perfect tool to really prepare peacekeepers, not only from Bangladesh, but I am sure as well from other countries.
Our peacekeepers are mainly involved in protection of civilians, securing main supply routes, and assisting in rebuilding national infrastructure of the host nations.
To the Bangladeshi people, to the Bangladeshi Armed Forces, I would say you can be proud of your troops. They're doing a great job.
A total of 17 army contingents are now deployed in UN peacekeeping missions in 8 countries. Our government renders maximum support to cope with the requirements of modern peacekeeping and to ensure peacekeepers' safety. Accordingly, mine-protected vehicles and tactical unmanned aerial vehicles are in the process of being deployed in the mission areas.
এই এলাকাটি সাহারা মরুভূমির অন্তর্ভুক্ত একটি শুষ্ক এলাকা। এই ধরনের পরিস্থিতির মধ্যেও আমরা আমাদের উপর অর্পিত দায়িত্ব নিষ্ঠার সাথে পালন করে যাচ্ছি।
With three-dimensional capabilities, Bangladesh Navy ship Ali Haidar and Nirmul are currently deployed in Lebanon as part of the UN Maritime Task Force. Another marine contingent is also deployed in South Sudan.
দক্ষিণ সুদানের এই নীল নদে বিভিন্ন ধরনের বোট অপারেশনস পরিচালনা করে থাকি। জাতিসংঘ মিশন এই ফোর্স মেরিন ইউনিটকে তার একটি স্ট্র্যাটেজিক ইউনিট হিসেবে কল্পনা করে।
1 C-130 military transport aircraft and 12 Mi series helicopters of Bangladesh Air Force's peacekeepers are deployed in Mali, Congo and Haiti.
প্রায়শই দুর্যোগপূর্ণ আবহাওয়ার মোকাবেলা করে থাকি। তাছাড়া হাইতির বিস্তীর্ণ পাহাড়ময় এলাকা এবং সমুদ্রের উপর দিয়ে উড্ডয়ন অত্যন্ত ঝুঁকিপূর্ণ এবং সাহসিকতাপূর্ণ কাজ।
Bangladesh police peacekeepers are currently deployed in 7 countries, and 2 of their contingents in Haiti and DR Congo are female peacekeepers.
As a commander of intervention platoon, I am always ready with my platoon to face any kind of adverse situation here. I am always working hard to uphold image of Bangladesh police as well as the image of Bangladesh.
Bangladesh peacekeepers share their own food and feelings with the local. At the end of their tour of duties, our peacekeepers have won the hearts and souls of the people of the host nation. Bangla, our mother tongue, has been specially honored in Sierra Leone.
So we really want to praise, and I also really want your country to know, your government, the people of Bangladesh, that we are proud of what you achieved.
In response to UN's enterprise of women empowerment, 1,242 Bangladeshi women peacekeepers have already participated in various UN peacekeeping missions, and 200 Bangladeshi women peacekeepers are currently deployed around the world.
It's of course a little bit painful to stay away from family for a long time, but even though when I can see that we can ensure the safety, security and peace of the people, that time we feel happy. Yes, we are doing something that is for mankind or for betterment of people and also for keeping the peace.
Recently, Colonel Najma from Bangladesh Army served as the first female contingent commander. Bangladesh was the first member state to respond to newly introduced UN Peacekeeping Capability Readiness System to create standing reserve for rapid deployment in future UN operations. Already, 3 of our new contingents have been deployed in peacekeeping missions through this process. Our valiant peacekeepers are dauntless in keeping peace. Since the beginning, 132 Bangladeshi peacekeepers have laid down their lives, and 211 peacekeepers were injured, all in the service of peace.
দেশের জন্য জীবন দিয়েছে আজকে আমাদের মাঝ থেকে বিদায় নিয়ে চলে গেছে। আমি স্ত্রী হিসেবে গর্বিত অমন একজন হাজবেন্ড পেয়ে।
Our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is the chief patron of our peacekeeping efforts.
জনাব সভাপতি, বিগত কয়েক বছরে শান্তি রক্ষা ও শান্তি নির্মাণে জাতিসংঘের গুরুত্বপূর্ণ কার্যক্রম হিসেবে আবির্ভূত হয়েছে। জাতিসংঘের শান্তিরক্ষা কার্যক্রমে অন্যতম প্রধান শান্তিরক্ষী প্রেরণকারী দেশ হিসেবে বাংলাদেশ আজ গর্বিত।
With hard-earned experience and professionalism, our peacekeepers are ever ready to render their best for global peace and humanity. They are our heroes. Let us be proud in honoring our heroes. (29th May), International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers. We commemorate this day to pay homage to the fallen UN peacekeepers and recognize the outstanding contribution of all UN peacekeepers in the service of global peace. In 1974, our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, during his speech at the UN General Assembly, reiterated a firm stance in favor of global peace.
এই সংস্থাটি যাতে কার্যকরভাবে তার ভূমিকা পালন করতে পারে সেজন্য সংস্থাটি শক্তিশালী করে তোলা একান্ত দরকার। জাতিসংঘের সদস্য দেশগুলোর এই ব্যাপারে বিশেষ দায়িত্ব রয়েছে। প্রিয় প্রেসিডেন্ট, সর্বশেষে আমি মানবের অসাধ্য সাধন ও দ্রুহ বাধা অতিক্রমের অদম্য শক্তির প্রতি আমাদের পূর্ণ আস্থার কথা আবারও ঘোষণা করতে চাই।
In 1988, the first team of 15 military observers from Bangladesh Army pioneered as UN peacekeepers. Subsequently, in 1989, Bangladesh Police and in 1993, Bangladesh Navy and Air Force concurrently joined UN peacekeeping operations. Since then, our peacekeepers have accomplished 54 UN missions in 40 countries around the world. Bangladesh Institute of Peace Support Operations and Training, BIPSOT, is the peacekeepers' training institution in Bangladesh. Besides training on essential peacekeeping aspects, BIPSOT conducts various visits, joint exercises, conferences and seminars on peace support operations. Recent United Nations Military Unit Manuals Implementation Seminar is worth mentioning, where more than 200 military and non-military high officials joined from home and abroad.
BIPSOT is an outstanding and perfect tool to really prepare peacekeepers, not only from Bangladesh, but I am sure as well from other countries.
Bangladesh is now one of the topmost troops contributing countries. At present, 7,200 Bangladeshi peacekeepers are deployed in different parts of the world.
I'm so privileged to have a large contingent of Bangladeshi soldiers. To the Bangladeshi people, to the Bangladeshi armed forces, I would say you can be proud of your troops here in Mali. They're doing a great job, and they're doing a great job for the Malians and for the UN.
Our peacekeepers are mainly involved in protection of civilians, securing main supply routes and assisting in rebuilding national infrastructure of the host nations. But amid increasingly complex crisis scenarios, peacekeeping is becoming even more challenging day by day. To endure such challenges, besides regular components, Bangladesh has deployed 3 specialized contingents comprised of commando peacekeepers in Darfur and Central African Republic. Mine-protected vehicles and tactical unmanned aerial vehicles are in the process of being deployed in the mission areas. With 3-dimensional capabilities, Bangladesh Navy ships Ali Haidar and Nirmul are currently deployed in Lebanon as part of the UN Maritime Task Force. C-130 military transport aircraft and ultra-modern Mi-171FH helicopters have been included in the Bangladesh Air Force peacekeeping squadrons. Bangladesh police peacekeepers are currently deployed in 8 countries, and 2 of their contingents in Haiti and Democratic Republic of Congo are of female peacekeepers. In response to UN's Enterprise of Women Empowerment, 1,047 Bangladeshi women peacekeepers have already participated in various UN peacekeeping missions. 207 Bangladeshi women peacekeepers are currently deployed around the globe. Recently, appointment of Colonel Najma from Bangladesh Army as the first female contingent commander of a medical contingent has been admired by the UN community. Bangladesh was the first member state to respond to the newly introduced UN Peacekeeping Capability Readiness System to create standing reserve for rapid deployment in future UN operations. The inspection team from UN headquarters has already recognized our readiness, and this will enable us to participate in larger numbers for global peace. Our valiant peacekeepers are dauntless in keeping peace. Since the beginning, 130 Bangladeshi peacekeepers have lost their lives, and 200 peacekeepers have been injured in the service of peace. They are our true heroes indeed. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is the chief patron of our peacekeeping efforts. Her concern for senior mission leadership positions for us at the United Nations is worthwhile.
তবে দুঃখের সঙ্গে বলতে হচ্ছে এত অবদান এবং এত ত্যাগ সত্ত্বেও ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ পিস কিপিং অপারেশনে বাংলাদেশের আনুপাতিক প্রতিনিধিত্ব যথাযথ হয়নি। এমনকি শান্তিরক্ষা মিশনগুলোর পরিকল্পনা এবং কৌশলেও আমাদের কথা বলার সুযোগ নেই। আমরা সমানুপাতিক ভিত্তিতে প্রতিনিধিত্ব নিশ্চিত করার দাবি জানাচ্ছি।
It is because of her active pursuance we have officers in the capacity of Deputy Force Commanders, Force Chief of Staff and Sector Commanders in UN missions. With hard-earned experience and professionalism, our peacekeepers are ever ready to render their best for global peace and humanity. They are our heroes. Let's be proud in honoring our heroes.